Hi, Patrick here, and welcome to Instant Customer TV. Today we're going to talk about NLP and NLP trainings in particular. And with us we have Gemma Bailey, who's the director, and she's also an NLP trainer of people building. So Gemma, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, and great to have you here. So I'm looking forward to having a chat with you. So I thought maybe we could start with what is NLP, or what is an NLP training?
Of course, it's tricky because no one thing really describes what NLP is. It's made up of lots of different strategies and different techniques. Some of those are very helpful for helping people to improve their communication skills, and that would be their internal communication, so what they're saying to themselves, and also how they communicate with the outside world as well. So that would be really centering around the linguistics part of NLP. Some of it is to do with how we think in our minds and whether our thoughts are helpful in creating a positive mindset, making us feel resourceful and motivated to do things. And some of NLP is also based around particular habits that we have or patterns that we follow in our lives. So the NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. So you can see there's three big chunks of information there that make up what this subject is. In terms of coming onto an NLP training, it's about learning those techniques that can be used in order to help you change the way in which you think, improve those communication skills, and offer you some alternative ways of reacting and behaving in the outside world.
Okay, great. So why do people come to an NLP training?
There's a few different reasons. Sometimes we have people who come along because they're really interested in the therapeutic benefits that this can either bring for them or for people that they want to work with in the future. So they perhaps have a particular calling to become a therapist or coach. Sometimes we have people coming on the training because they're interested in integrating it into something that they're doing already. And that could be education, it could be sports, it might even be in a more corporate type setting where they're responsible for overseeing teams of other people or for influencing their customers in a positive and ecological way. Or it might be because they're leaders and managers and they want to get better at working with people within their teams.
Okay, great, interesting. So what can people expect when they come to an NLP training and go through one?
It's a really varied experience for people. So for some, it's really about personal development and improving the skills that they have. For others, coming on a training is more about releasing some blockages that they might have either emotionally or psychologically. So some people are really there because they want to capitalize on the therapeutic interventions for themselves. Some are there because they want it just as part of their development and to become more well-rounded in how they're thinking and how they're reacting. Other people are going to be there because they want to utilize it in that professional capacity that we already mentioned. So there is a variety of different reasons. The one main theme that draws all of those people together is that they're interested in improving how they are right now and becoming better people and being able to react and behave better.
Okay, great. So people might be watching now and they're interested in, coming to training or coming to an NLP training. And do you have any advice for them? What is something, maybe 3 or 4 things that they could look for when choosing, the best NLP training for them?
I'd say there's definitely some things to look out for. So the first off is the accreditation of the company that's offering the training and the accreditation that they would be giving you upon completion of any courses that you were to take up with them. So look out for things like the Association of NLP banner on their logo or on their literature, because they're one of the professional bodies within the world of NLP that give accreditation to NLP trainers and NLP trainings. You might also do some background research into the trainer themselves, see what other people have said. Is there testimonials available on their website? Would you be able to speak to any people that have trained with them in the past and get a reference from them, for example? The other thing that I think is really important is choosing the right level of training for you. NLP is something where traditionally there's some form of introductory course which tends to be of a low financial value but might only last for a day or two. There's also then a practitioner level qualification that you can do, and that practitioner level qualification might be around the 7 days mark. There's a master practitioner level qualification that you can do, and that's considerably longer, usually around 13 days in total. So make sure that you're choosing the course that offers the right level of qualification for you, that fits in with the timeframes that you have available, and perhaps has some flexibility on when and how you're able to do that training. Is it going to be distance learning only, which might only then give you theoretical skills, or do you get the practical side as well? Are you going to be attending a live training where you actually get to put the techniques into action and see how they work in a real life scenario? So those are the things that are important to check out beforehand.
Great advice. And I'm just curious, out of when I hear this, and this might be a question in someone's mind who's watching right now, and that is, can you go to practitioner training right away, or do you have to do, is there any prerequisites, or you can go straight to a practitioner level training?
For most companies, you can jump in and start with the practitioner level training. However, for us at People Building, we do have a requirement that you complete some home study before you take up the live practitioner training with us. The home study materials we provide as part of that package. And it's made up of a manual, typically around 111 or so pages, with some audio CDs, typically about 7 hours of audio for you to listen to. Then there's an open book test paper that takes you through all of the home study materials to ensure that you have actually gone through them and read them thoroughly. So the test paper doesn't actually have any surprise questions in there. It's more of a comprehension test to make sure that you have actually looked at the materials that you've been given and have understood what they mean. That means that then when we come to do the live training, everyone that shows up there has got the same baseline and foundation level of understanding about what NLP is and how some of the techniques work, which means that we're then able to condense our learning into just 7 days and go through this accelerated learning program.
Wow, sounds great. So that leads me to the next question. I know that, Gemma, your approach to NLP training has been very successful. So I'm curious, maybe you could tell us a little bit about your approach to NLP training and how you go about that.
For me, what's really important is that I do still work with clients on a one-to-one basis, and I do still work with corporate organisations offering NLP training as well. So that means that when I come to deliver training, I've got some real-life case studies and experience around what works. So it means that I'm not just an NLP trainer, I'm also training people on how to utilise these methodologies in a practical sense too. Making sure that the trainer that you're working with isn't just going to deliver what's on the page, but is also going to give you some frameworks around where and when and how this might be useful is so important, because there will be challenges once you've come through the training. It's not just a case of following the script. Other stuff crops up that you weren't necessarily expecting to be dealing with that day. So making sure that you're working with a trainer who's got real life day-to-day experience of all of the different scenarios that can crop up is really helpful for you. Make sure you're putting it into a real life context.
Okay, great. So as someone watching right now and they want to take action, they want to go to that next step, and they are interested in becoming part of an NLP training or join an NLP training and contact you, is there something special that you can do for the people who are watching right now who want to take that next step?
Yeah, absolutely. We have an introductory kit available, which is completely free and is made up of 6 CDs that we will post out to you. So they're real CDs, they're not downloads. You can access them from our website. We do just ask that you pay for the postage and packaging for us to get them to you. And that's just £4.99. And then you'll receive those 6 CDs introducing you to NLP, also some self-hypnosis stuff in there as well. And we'll even give you a month's free trial of the People Building Members Club, which is a personal development type facility available to those of you who are interested in your ongoing development within the world of NLP, and we send out resources to those people on a monthly basis. And that's something we'll give you a free trial of alongside the 6 free CDs that will give you some of the foundation introductions into an NLP training.
Wow, that's a great offer. So if you're watching right now and you want to take that next step, you can do that right now. All you need to do is just go to the website below here and get access to those CDs, and Gemma will get her team to send them out to you, and also get a free trial to the members area, which had, if I remember correctly, which was a long time ago, but there's a lot of resources there for them as well in the members area. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct, yes. You actually get access to the last 6 months' worth of membership materials, and that includes podcasts, videos, hypnosis scripts, audios, chunks of NLP content, so some great personal development materials. And for anyone who's within the Members Club for 3 months or more, you actually also get free access to CPD approved to show that you're someone who keeps their personal development up to scratch as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's really good. So you're watching right now and you want to take that next step. All you need to do is just go to Gemma's website below here, peoplebuilding.co.uk. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's the one.
Yeah, great. So you can go there right now and get access to the CDs, the membership area, and get your first step into NLP. So Gemma, thank you so much for being here today and having this conversation with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.